I don't think there's anyone on yet, but getting ready here to play Baldur's Gate 3 for the very first time. Start with some character creation. Have no idea what the options will look like, so you're going to find out with me. Hey Nate, I am excited to find out what it's like. From the 10 minutes of gameplay that I watched earlier today on various streams, it's very much a D&D game. So, it's going to have so many options and it's probably going to be confusing. There's also extensions for Twitch so that people can vote on things in the game, like built-in extensions. I'm not going to try and enable them right now because I need to figure out how the game works first. But I'll probably, if we keep doing this, I'll probably add that into. Hello, the Seamus. Yeah, that's what I've been reading on all the reviews. Is it is just 5e to the max. So I'm excited. I've always wanted a really good D&D game. Um, I've played a lot of RPGs like Skyrim and Morrowind, that kind of stuff. Knights of the Old Republic. Knights of the Old Republic, I will say, is probably one of my favorite games, and it's got turn-based combat too. So I'm excited to see how they do this. Now the only question, I guess, is do I make a character who's basically just a Kier? Or do I do a little bit different? Alright, it's 1 o'clock. Let's get this rolling. It's a nice transition. Let's see. Story focused, balanced, or combat focused? We'll go with balanced. Seems like the right place to start. Huh. Windows does not want me to play this game, but we're going to allow it. Nice. Green Dragonborn. Yeah, I have not even tried to look up what classes or characters or races are available and that kind of stuff, um, because I didn't want to get swayed in what I would want to pick. So I want to kind of see it all fresh. But nice cinematic intro so far. Hi, Janine. You gotta watch.
I am.
Oh, you are watching. Good.
Like a good wife, I have his stream on my phone.
Ooh. Starting off with some mind flayers. Nice. It's a rough way to go, let me tell you. We haven't encountered any mind flayers in the Rules of Redemption arc, but yeah, we'll leave tutorials on. But I've played other games where mind flayers were involved, and it is rough. All right, so we can start with some origin characters. Yeah, I did hear it caps out at level 12, but I mean, I imagine they'll either expand it or, 12 is probably just enough for how powerful you can get at that level. Alright, so starting off, it is unclear what these are.
Hello, darling. Don't be shy. I promise not to bite until we've been formally introduced. My name's Astarion, and I've spent a century stalking the night, hunting for pretty morsels just like you. A man called Cazador made me what I am, kept me like a pet, forced me to do his bidding. No more. The Tadpole's influence broke his dominance over me, and now I can finally pursue the one thing I've hungered for these long, dark years. Revenge. I'm going back to Baldur's Gate to track Cazador down in his lair. I'll be the last thing the bastard ever sees.
Alright, so a little backstory monologue for these people. So I guess I can pick one of these. Do we want to hear all of the introductions? Is that something people are interested in? Alright, we got one vote for yes. Might as well. Okay. We're just gonna listen to all of them. Because why not just hear it from the horse's mouth?
Since I was born in the cold reaches of world space, I have known but one purpose. To wield a silver sword and ride a red dragon in service of my regent, the Githyanki Queen Vlaakith. My first step on this path is to slay a mind flayer and bring its head to my queen. There is no flesh I will not carve, and no barrier I will not shatter to see it done. I am the one who sunders. I am the Undying Queen's most unshakable warrior. I am Lae'zel of Kalir.
Alright, so Lae'zel was interesting. Let's check out what Gale has for us.
Well met, stranger. You find yourself in the presence of the renowned wizarding prodigy, Gale of Waterdeep. Please, no need to be intimidated. My virtuosic talents once caught the eye of the goddess of magic herself, Mistra, who named me her chosen, and her lover. Thanks to a slight miscalculation on my part, that relationship eventually soured, as did the greatest of my powers. Now I'm merely a humble wizard on the road to redemption. Unless I can find the path to something greater.
Alright, so there's our wizard. What do we got from Shadowheart?
My name is Shadowheart, loyal servant of Shah, goddess of darkness and loss. There is little more I can tell you than that. My Lady Shah tasked me with a mission of such secrecy that I surrendered great swathes of my memory in order to safeguard the knowledge of it. All I know is that I must bring the artifact I hold to Baldur's Gate, and that nothing can stand in my way. My goddess is watching.
Alright, we're gonna have to go with Amelia's renaming of these. Revenge Tank, Girl Boss Babe, Purple Wizard, and Emo Azula. I like it. If anyone was not here when I got started, we're checking out Baldur's Gate 3. This is my first time looking at the game. I watched a couple people playing just to get a feel for what the actual gameplay was like, to make sure I'd like it. It seemed interesting, heard good things about character creation, so we're checking out some of the origin characters, listening to all of their stories, and then we're gonna start building my character. There's a lot to do, so we're gonna have to see how long this takes.
"7 years ago, I was exiled from Baldur's Gate, the city I call home. My name is Will, but the people of the Sword Coast call me the Blade of Frontiers, champion of the meek, defender of the innocent. The truth isn't quite so simple, but they're right about one thing. I hunt monsters, and I always catch my prey. My latest target is a devil, and I'm right on her tail. Once I'm through with her, she'll never escape the fires of the first hell."
I'm not sure I caught how to pronounce his name, but I like him. I liked that. Yeah, Rob said he sounds like a blood hunter. I could definitely see that. Will. Oh my gosh. Let's see what this. Let's see what you got. You think this is his prey?
10 years ago, I was sold to the Archdevil Zariel. She put a Hellfire engine in my chest and made me her prize soldier. But I've escaped
Sounds
now.
like it hurt.
Thank you, Mind Flayers. And I've got a few scores to settle. If this engine doesn't burn me to ash first, I'll need people I can trust. An infernal mechanic, and a serious amount of luck. But you know what? I'm not worried. After 10 years in the Hells, I can take on anything. I've got my chance at freedom, and believe me, I'm going home.
Is it the fire? Is it the fire that you like her for? A literal fire in her soul. We just got another follower. Thank you for joining us. If you don't know, normally on this channel we do a live D&D campaign on Monday nights. It's called Rules of Redemption. Stream every Monday at 8 p.m. on Twitch. So tune in for that if you're interested in D&D campaigns. But today we are taking a look at Baldur's Gate for the first time, going through all the custom origins, see what they got. The Dark Urge. Oh my.
My rancid blood whispers to me, kill, kill, and kill again. My ruined body yearns to reap death in this world. And when this foul urge calls, it possesses my whole being. Injured beyond repair. I know nothing besides this. I must resist the dark urge, lest it consume my mind. I must discover who I was and what happened to me before my twitching knife hand writes a tragedy in blood.
Alright, so those are all of the origin characters, but I can also pick to just customize my origin. So, what kinds of options does that give us? Body type. Alright, so that's switching between genders. Alright, so that's just summary. Okay, so I can just go through these and pick all of the stuff. So, starting off with the races, we've got elf, tiefling, drow, human, Githyanki. We're gonna go with Githyanki. Never played D&D, but still love it. Yeah, I have played a lot of RPG games, but I've always liked D&D, and this Roles of Redemption group has been playing a D&D campaign for like a year and a half now, I think. And so this game coming in, I was like, this is a perfect opportunity. Let's go. So Githyanki's, dwarf, half-elf, halfling, gnome, dragonborn, and half-orc. I'm a little disappointed because there are no characters with wings, so I can't just build a Kier. I know, but that's why I like them, okay? Alright, so each of these is gonna have pants required. I mean, if pants are required, I'll just put pants on the bird. It's fine. Be a person. So I shouldn't be like an elf or something? Alright, let's see. Let's see what the features are. So elves have a 9 meter per turn. They've got proficiency with longsword, short bow, and longbow. Obviously, I'm going to be using a longbow because it's what I do. Dark vision, can see up to 12 meters. That's useful. And advantage on saving throws against being charmed. So pretty much the same as D&D 5e. Alright, so these have, fire resistance and dark vision, but no weapon proficiency. Interesting. Okay, so tieflings don't have weapon proficiency. If he's wearing a robe, you don't have to know whether he's wearing pants. Alright, so drow have proficiency with a rapier, short sword, and hand crossbow. They can see dark vision twice as far, and they've got that elvish fey ancestry. What do humans got? Same speed. They've got decent weapon proficiency with spears, pikes, halberds, and glaives, as well as light armor and shields. They also get an additional skill. Nice. Alright, I'm also going to have to pay attention to carrying capacity, because like in most D&D games, we ignore carrying capacity, but this game does not. Alright, so Githyanki. Oh, they have like special stuff. They've got a cantrip too. Okay. Spectral hand to manipulate stuff, that could be useful. Proficiency in all skills of a chosen ability. Oh, it's an action. Nice. Until long rest. Got it. And then light armor, medium armor, short sword, long sword, great sword. I do need Mina's purse. Does anyone know? Do they have a... Alright, dwarves are a little slower. I didn't actually check the walking speed of these guys. Yeah, they're the same speed. Dwarves are slower. Anyone know if they have bag of holdings in this game? Because that could be key. Alright, they can use all kinds of axes and hammers, dark vision, and saving throws against poison, and resistance to poison, so half damage. I mean, there is a way that it doesn't exist. They would just not make it. Half-elves. Alright, kind of a nice mix between the human and elf options. Although I will say I am leaning a little towards drow. For those who aren't familiar with like Drizzt Do'Urden, super cool drow, might consider making a character like that at some point, but not right now. Oh, well that's good to know. And I'm hoping that I will find a bag of holding at some point and not have to worry about that anymore. Okay, so halflings have lucky and brave. It's funny, halflings are harder to scare. Gnomes. Advantage on saving throws for intelligence, wisdom, and charisma. Nice. Let's see. Dragonborns. They can move like everyone else. They just look cool, so that's your thing. Half-orcs, dark vision, relentless, nice, and savage attacks, okay. Change the color of the dragon? I think so. Yeah, because there's there's sub-races, that's... See, I didn't realize there were sub-races. Let me go back here, check out all these. Yeah, there's high elves and wood elves, which have different cantrips. Guys, this game has too many options already. Okay, so inside the tieflings, each of them have some different cantrip options. Oh, I know. I said there's too many options, but there's a tweet earlier today that basically the game development studio was talking about how many people have gotten to what part of the game. No one has completed the game. And 9% of people have not gotten past this screen. So it sounds like there's a large number, and we're talking 9% of like 800,000 concurrent users. So we're talking like, you know, close to 100,000 people who are just sitting here playing with options like I am right now. It would be nice though in this selection here if I could see what these different things would be in here, because like I'm just gonna have to click in, click out over and over again. Firebolt, extra movement speed for wood elves. Well, come over and we can just sit here and play with all this stuff. I know, I am still upset about no Aarakocras, because I want fly speed. It's important. Alright, so Tiefling's got produce flame option, mage hand option, and a thaumaturgy option. I kind of like that. Intimidation is fun. Alright, what do we got in the drow sub-races? Nothing special about them, just a little bit of different background flavor, I guess. Humans. Humans have no sub-races, because, you know, we're plain Janes and all. Rob is pointing towards the drow. Yeah. Drow is super tempting. Alright, where was that? Githraki. Ah, Githraki also have no sub-races, but they've got a few good special class features there. Alright, so we've got a gold dwarf, which is tougher. Shield dwarf has proficiencies. Ooh, a Druger. Nice. That's pretty cool. I'm not going to play this one today, but I am definitely going to play a Druger at some point. That would be a great barbarian class. Alright, what do we got for half-elf? Half-elves have sub-races. So, Firebolt, Speed... Ooh, a drow half-elf. That's tempting. I like that. I might have to do a drow half-elf then. For the halflings, we've got the Lightfoot, our stealthy, strong heart. All right. At some point, I'm definitely going to play some sort of half-elf thief, and it's definitely going to be a Lightfoot. Gnomes. Got some rock gnomes for dark vision and history checks. Speak with animals and dark vision. That'd be good for a druid, maybe. Ooh, superior dark vision. That's nice. A deep gnome. Right up there with the Druger and the Drow. I mean, everyone's meant for kilts, really. Come on. Alright, so Dragonborn. This is why Dragonborns were so plain Jane, because they've got all the different dragon colors. So Dragonborns have Acid Breath and Resistance. Okay, so they're going to have a breath weapon and resistance to that breath weapon. But we're going to have lightning damage. Oh, man. Fire. Lightning. I might have to do a Dragonborn as the closest thing I could get to for a Kier, if I'm honest. Fire, acid, fire, frost, and frost. Alright, the only question then, if I do a lightning, you can vote for it now because we're still got another race to go through, but should I do a bronze or a blue dragon for a Kier? Because those are the two lightning dragons. And half-orcs don't have any sub-races, which is interesting, but we'll go with it. You knew that I was going to go blue? Yeah, I mean, it makes sense. I like lightning a lot. And blue is a really good color. Like, look at this guy. Look at that. That's just impressive. Alright. So now that we've got our look, I'm not going to spend a ton of time on this because I don't want people just sitting here while I mess with the looks, but kind of like the skinnier face. Gonna go with that.
Where to next?
What was that?
Let's hope the locals are friends.
Hells.
It's opened. I wonder
Yeah, I
what's
like
back
that one.
there.
Any cool crests over here? That one's kind of aquatic. Some more horn style ones. Yeah. There's a ton of different customization options. Got some different shades of blue. I think we're gonna go with something that's a little bit darker blue. Because I feel like that'll bode better with the... there's also, in case you all were wondering, genital options in these. I'm not going to mess with that right now, because it ain't that kind of stream. But those are options that you can have in this game. Let's see. Piercing options. Yeah, I'll mess with that stuff later, but some eye color options. Some tail options. He's got to have a tail. Obviously. We'll go with the bigger tail, the more impressive one. It's true. I don't know why, but these characters just are more interesting to me. So Janine and I will basically just never fall for each other. It's fine. It's fine. All right. Someday. We'll see. Okay, you want to see the piercing options. We'll look at some piercing options. We'll look at them really quick. Body art. Piercing style. So we got... I think it's mostly just on, like, the facial piercings. Well, I don't know where that is. Stud muffin. Alright, I feel like I might have to hide the clothes in order to see some of these piercing options. Because some of them are not showing up. Oh, wait, no. I see them right there. Midnight Tears. Looks like there's a thing right there. I don't see where this stud muffin is, though. It's true. You need me to take it off? Alright. Let's hide the clothes. Turn this guy around. Oh, well, it doesn't even matter, because when I switch over to the piercings, then it all comes back. It is a name. I don't know what it means, but it's a name. So we got some swirls. Got a couple other I don't know, it looks like a lot of it is just kind of like small little piercing options. I'm sure they have different options for different races, but these aren't, I don't know, that interesting to me. So we're going to turn that off for now. Cat, you can feel free to make your own character later. I tried to warn you that there is. I was told take it off, so, you know, just had to. It's alright, we're going to avoid that for the most part in this stream. Yeah, so class. The obvious starters for me are like barbarian, fighter, a rogue, or a ranger. I'm interested in all of these, so I will probably eventually create a character in all of these. Wait, tattoo options. Were there tattoo options? No, I don't think there are tattoo options. But I could put makeup on him, you know, just, you know, a little eyeshadow in there. But I don't see any tattoo options for him, at least. Yeah, just a little bit of guy liner on there. So what do people think? Should I just go straight ranger, play out Akira as a dragonborn, or mess with something else? Looks like rangers start with True Strike, gets advantage on my next attack. So that's pretty nice. And Find Familiar. Oh, yes. Rangers need familiars, and for some reason in standard 5e, rangers don't get familiars. And I don't understand it. But they gave me a familiar in this, so we're gonna probably move forward with that. But let's just check out real quick what they're given all these classes. Looks like barbarians get rage and unarmored defense. Kai is Akira's familiar. Oh gosh. Bards, they got vicious mockery and blade ward. Those are classics. Healing word, dissonant whispers. Tasha's hideous laughter. That's a classic. And heroism. It's a nice buff. All right, looks like they got bardic inspiration and a spell slot. Clerics have the resistance cantrip, guidance, and sacred flame. They start off with guiding bolt, healing word, inflict wounds, shield of faith, and bane. Nice. Yeah, those are all pretty nice starting spots. And then as a cleric, you also get domains. Oh, Tempest domain. Another day, another day. Akira has 2 levels of Tempest domain cleric, and it is wonderful. But we'll look through some of that later, I think. I could also, if people are enjoying just watching a character creation, I could just start making a ton of different characters and just never play the game. But I would like to play the game. Got Shillelagh and Thornwhip on the Druid. A Tempest Domain. Yeah, me neither. My first dabbling in Tempest Domain has been Akira. Oh, Druids get Thunderwave too. Cure wounds, healing word, enhanced. Oh, jumping is a thing. They actually make use of jumping. That's pretty cool. More clerics. No. You need to not play more cleric subclasses, and you need to play other classes. I don't know. The fact that they've got like a spell for jumping specifically makes me think that like there's going to be gaps that you can jump across and stuff, which is pretty cool. I'm going to take your cleric away. Don't you worry. Fighters. Fighters get second wind, but then they also get a fighting style. So, you know, the classic archery, defense, dueling, great weapon, protection, and 2-weapon fighting. So that could be a good option for an archer. Monks have Flurry of Blows. I have never actually... I've created a monk character before, just to like play around with character creation in 5e. But I've never actually played a monk. And I feel like I need to. Just be a wizard and fly. That's true. Yeah, so they got all these monk martial arts things. So at some point I feel like I need to play a monk. A monk archer. I mean, I imagine. I don't know how exactly it would all play together. I guess, what are monk weapons? It highlights monk weapons, but all right, let's inspect this. Monk weapons are... Oh, that's pretty cool. I can, like, stack things to... Nice. Okay, how do I get out of this, then? Okay, click out of it. Cool. So monk weapons are... those which the monk has proficiency with. So I guess I can potentially pick weapons to be proficient with. That's something I'd have to play with. But like, if you can make a long... No, because I guess long bows are two-handed weapons, probably. So archer might be hard. Like, strictly an archer. At least, you know, to get some of the benefits that monks have. Yeah. All of these are specific to monk weapons. So, like, two-weapon fighting, or two-handed weapons wouldn't really work. I'm just getting tons of pings. Who's pinging me? Ah, it's our World of Redemption player chat. Oh yeah, this is just entirely D&D. Yeah, monk archer from a subclass. Well, but I think it's specifically... Come on. There we go. It's specifically weapons that do not have... The interactions with this are a little hard. Does not have two-handed weapons, so we're heavy properties. I'm not sure. I'd have to check. I probably will at some point, though. All right. Not sure. All right, let's see. Paladins. Paladins have subclasses. So, Oath of the Ancients is Healing Radiance. And some complicated subclass feature that seems ill-described. Alright, Holy Rebuke. Another subclass feature. I think it's just like a description of what your devotion is. And Inquisitor's Mind. Ooh, Daze enemies. That's fun. Rangers. Ah, Rangers with their favorite enemies and... Alright. We're gonna look at Ranger last, because I'm pretty sure I'm just gonna do a Ranger. So, we'll look at the other ones first, and then we will look at the other stuff. Rogues look pretty simple. They don't have any subclasses or anything, but they get the sneak attack. On melee and ranged weapons. So nice. But yeah, it doesn't look like they have any like sub stuff. So sorcerers. Sorcerers have subclasses. Wild magic, Tides of Chaos. Nice. I'm ooh, hydrate. Thanks, Rob. Getting parched with all this talking. I actually DM a small game with some friends where someone has wild magic. It is interesting at best and crazy at worst. You almost hydrated. Yeah, no, this is just me, babe. Draconic Bloodline. I will definitely make a Draconic Sorcerer at some time because I like dragons. Storm Sorcery also sounds fun. Okay, so more hit points on a Draconic and armor class bonus. That's nice. Wait. After you cast a level 1 spell or higher, you can fly as a bonus action. This is wings. I mean, sort of, but like that sounds really useful. I am definitely going to have to play with that at some point. Yeah, definitely going to be doing that at some point. Yeah, looks like they start with Magic Missile, Chromatic Orb, Bone Chill, Acid Splash, True Strike, and Light. Okay. Alright, see ya, Amelia. Warlock's starting with Eldritch Blast. Mina's enjoying her Eldritch Blast right now in Rules of Redemption. And Blade Ward. Did they have... Yeah, they've got subtypes too. So the Fiend, Armor of Agathis. So 10 hit points and resistance to cold... Oh, and dealing cold damage. And then necrotic damage. Okay. Ooh, you get temporary hit points when you drop someone. Nice. Dissonant Whispers, Tasha's Hideous Laughter, the Great Old One. I feel like this is kind of like the bard of warlocks. Archfey, Fairy Fire, and Sleep. Powerful stuff. And Fey Presence. Nice. Alright. So for wizards, we've got Firebolt, Mage Hand, all the spells, Mage Armor, Fog Cloud, Grease. I did see an article where someone was saying that a lot of people have been playing this game. Posture. Okay. I did see something that was saying that this game had, like, for people who are used to playing RPGs like me, it is just an entirely different game because it's D&D. And so, like, a lot of RPGs, you can just kind of go in and just hammer on it until you win. Whereas this one, sometimes you need very creative solutions because there are things in this world that will kill you. So one example they had was someone who was facing a troll that was like 4 levels too hard for them. Like there was no way they could beat this troll, but they were near the edge of a cliff. And so they greased the cliff and the troll slid down and died. So that's D&D for you. They get Thunderwave, Sleep, and Magic Missile as well. Okay, they can restore spell slots. Alright. And no subclasses, cool. Yes. If you are a giant creature with no grip on a greased hill, you're probably gonna die. So, we're gonna start off with my Ranger. Cantrip, True Strike, and Find Familiar. Let's see. Bounty Hunter. Okay, so I only get Found Familiar if I pick a specific one, I guess. Oh, no, wait. It's Beast Tamer. I see. They're only letting me be Beast Tamer? Is that what they're saying? Keeper of the Veil. No, Keeper of the Veil is a separate thing. Alright, let's read this. Yeah. No, this is definitely more fun than I thought it would be. It's already been like 40 minutes and I don't even know where the time has gone. But Bounty Hunter, get investigation proficiency, ensnaring strikes disadvantage, Keeper of the Veil, specialize in hunting, you get proficiency in Arcana and protection from good and evil. Mage Berserker gives True Strike. Ranger Knight, history and armor proficiency. Ooh. Sanctified Stalker. Religion and Sacred Flame. That sounds interesting. I think I'm going to have to go with bounty hunter for now. Alright, so this is the other side, is the beast tamer side. So this is what gives me my find familiar spell. Urban tracker is sleight of hand. Resistance to cold, fire, or poison. That could definitely be very useful. But just for story-wise, I'm going to stick with Find Familiar. Alright, so, background. Let's see, we got Insight and Religion, Deception and Sleight of Hand, Deception and Stealth, Acrobatics and Performance, Animal Handling and Survival. I feel like that would make the most sense for Akir. Insight and Persuasion, History and Persuasion, Athletics and Survival. Alright. Arcana and History, Athletics and Intimidation, or Sleight of Hand and Stealth. I don't like the name Urchin, but I do like the skills. Let's just go with Folk Hero, because I feel like that's going to be the most useful, at least for the exploratory nature of this game. Now we get to ability points. Let's see. Okay, so I get a +1 and a +2 on things. And then I'll get proficiency in the one that I pick a +2 on. Or no, the +1 also gets proficiencies. Cool. Alright, so I can just toggle these however I want, it looks like. That's an odd number, so we're going to take that away. It also doesn't need to be odd. I don't like negatives, so I could do that. This one's also being applied to an odd number, so... This is the hard part of the game, is just figuring out the right balance. Let's just take one off of that, put it on Wisdom. That'll get those up higher. Constitution versus Strength. I feel like Constitution's more useful for the way that I play usually. Okay, I can also pick different proficiencies if I want. Interesting. Alright, I want Perception and Insight. I've already inherited those from my background. That one is a passive feature. So, do I want Stealth, Nature, and Perception? Yeah. I feel like, especially because I don't know what the, like, party makeup's gonna be, having some decent balance in my skill checks will probably be useful. So... Although... Why is this one listed as a -1? Apparently I'm really bad on these. It couldn't just be a 0. I guess it's because this is a... What if I do this? Is that... No, there's still -1. I don't think I understand that. Alright, well, we're going to keep that bonus in Constitution so I have a little bit more healthy. Think I can swap out my party? I think so. I've seen some stuff about it's hard for some people to figure out, like... Some people didn't realize that you're supposed to collect your party members. So I know that in some way I'm supposed to collect party members. I'll have to figure out how that works. But, yeah, I'm going to be on the lookout for people. Yeah, I mean, I've played other games, like, I mentioned Knights of the Old Republic earlier, which is a great game. You should check it out if you haven't. It's also turn-based, but Star Wars. And they've also got, like, party selection where you can pick 2 companions to go with you. Some of them are annoying, and I just never use them. But it's worth collecting all of them anyway. Alright, I think we're going to stick with that stat. For those who aren't normally on this stream, Gilded J just mentioned Kai. That's from our Rules of Redemption campaign. We stream Monday nights at 8 p.m. Every Monday night at 8 p.m. And there's 5 players in the DM. We have a great time playing through what started as a Ghosts of Saltmarsh 5e campaign and is basically now just entirely homebrew. Our DM's great. We have a great time. It's a blast. You should all join us. You'll also notice I've got a link to support us on our Ko-Fi. That is a nice little thing. We've got a Discord. You can join the Discord. It is for free. We do some text games in there. For people who do subscribe to our Ko-Fi, we also have some pay-to-play. It's $3 a month, but you can join in our rotation of what we call the Tavern Crew, and they play text-based games together with characters, interact with each other in a roleplay setting. It's a great time. So I think we're ready to start playing with this Blue Dragonborn Ranger folk hero. Name. Hero. Akiro is funny because it's based on the name Akir, but it's also the name of a fictional character based on Akir as well in a different story that my wife is writing. So we're going to go with Akiro the Dragonborn. Akiron. All right, yeah, we'll make it more Dragonborn sounding. Akiron. There we go. Thank you, Rob. Akiron for Dragon. I get it. I get it. All right. I need a guardian. What is a guardian? Okay, so there's just going to be a bunch more options now. Okay. Wasn't expecting that. What should my guardian be? I did note that they call it a guardian, but like in a lot of other games, they also supply that guardian as the opposite gender. You need it to be Mina. All right, so we're gonna just make Mina. We're not even gonna like think hard about it. They don't have a sea elf, so would Mina want to be a high elf, a wood elf, or a drow elf? What do we think? And her name will be Mina if I can choose that. High elf? Alright, we're going with high elf. Mina is high. True, firebolt. Alright. So, general stuff. We're just gonna change her hair because... Wait, let's...
Remarkable.
That's a male's voice.
Remarkable.
Good luck.
Follow your
Oh,
instincts.
there's just the 2 options,
Don't
so...
be afraid.
Just gonna go with that. Okay, hair's down there. Do we need any... Ooh. Should we give some... Wait. Why does Mina have tattoo options? I guess it's because she's not a Dragonborn. So they're going with the theory that Amelia has, where Akir shouldn't be able to have tattoos because you'd have to pluck all his feathers. Apparently Dragonborns can't have tattoos because you'd have to pluck their scales or something. I don't know. We're gonna skip that. What color are Mina's eyes? Blue? Go with some blue eyes. I'm gonna make them slightly mismatched blue eyes though, just because that sounds fun. What kind of makeup we got on Mina? Just give her some simple eyeliner or something. Yeah. How red should Mina's lips be? I guess it depends on whether or not her and Atreus were having a feeding frenzy or not. Descaling sounds unpleasant. Good to know. Alright, so for hair, I'm gonna keep it somewhat simple. A little ponytail. Seems nice. Longer ponytail. Yeah. Do a longer ponytail. And should Mina have facial hair? No, we won't do that. Alright, so there we've got our Mina ponytail, like how the ponytail just sways. Okay, so I've got my guardian. Doesn't look like I can name her though. Going into another cinematic intro. As all great D&D things should start with, we are definitely starting with a dragon. Oh, not a dragon. Mind Flayer. Got it. Rob, I'm gonna need you to stop watching because this is gonna give you way too many ideas. Okay, there's my dragons, thank you. But the dragons are the good guys, obviously. Well done. So what are the Gift Yankee? I've never heard of them before. I would say Mind Flayers are one of the closest things you could get to Cthulhu in D&D. I'm hoping though that this means that I can ride a dragon in this game because that would be awesome. I think those were a horde of imps or something. Alright, I think we're gonna get into some actual gameplay now. An hour later. There's our Akiran. Okay, so the camera's kind of free moving. Click on the ground or hold the button to move towards your cursor. Always center the camera. Got it.
Can't slow down. Let's get going.
Alright, and I can center myself. Cool. So...
This is the pool that thing came from. The parasite now writhing behind your eye.
let's start with an investigation. Skill checks. Alright, basic D&D stuff. Oh, they've got actual dice to click and roll. That's fun. Nice. Got it. It is interesting that it tells you whether you succeeded or not. I mean, I figure they have to for a game like this, but it could be cool for some things if they didn't give you a like clear answer.
The slightest touch could cause it to crumble.
Casing is fragile. I don't know if I want to touch it then, but we're gonna try and touch it. Oh, that was a mistake. Shouldn't have done that. And I took 3 points of damage. Ouch. Let's check on this dead mind flayer. He's got equipment, so we're gonna take that.
Good.
I don't know how to rotate my camera. That's what I want to know. Okay, so I hold control and I can try and shoot things. Because I've got a bow. Makes sense. So I've got... Let's see what I've got. I've got jump. So there's an actual, like, bonus action jump that you can do. As you can see, it is very D&D oriented because everything is segmented as, like, bonus actions and actions. So I can hide, I can throw things, I can dash, disengage, hamstring shot. Nice. Okay, so that's like a specific kind of ranged attack. Alright, but there's a con save to it. So why would I not use that? Oh, it resets on a short rest, I guess. Is that what that's saying? Yeah, okay, so I only get a limited use for that. Ranged attack. I wonder what the cooldown is. Because, I mean, I imagine I can... Short rests. Alright, so there's short rest. I can do 2 short rests, I imagine, per long rest. And I've only got so many campfire supplies. Alright, we'll learn more about that later, I guess. But right now I've just got a short bow and my good old fists. Okay, so I can, like, combine movement with an attack and it'll show you where you're moving and attacking.
Another day, another fight.
Look at that. Attack in the air. So is there, like, an indicator of... I guess the turn doesn't have, like, a countdown. It just keeps going until you've used your actions. No dippable weapons. Shove. Improvised weapons. Nice. Can use the help action. And lightning breath. I'm going to save that one because that one requires a long rest. Well, I don't see a clause, actually, which is interesting, because I am... What is... Okay, so that just toggles what the primary is, but... Yeah, I don't have claws. That's fine. So we're going to move around a little bit. And filter based on the actions I can do. Wait. They give me a scroll of Revivify? Interesting. Alright, I can't find my familiar while I've got a parasite inside me. Good to know. I need to get rid of that. And I have an arrow of ice. Or do I have 10 of these? How many of these do I have? No, it's the price. Yeah. And my bonus actions, I've got some healing potions, so that's good to know. Yeah, we are checking out we're checking out Baldur's Gate on the Rules of Redemption page. So we went through an hour-long character creation to create a Dragonborn who's basically as close to a Kir as I could get uh, without there being Aarakocras. What's my inventory look like? Right, I'm assuming I've only got one arrow of ice because I feel like it would have a little number there if I had more of them. So we're going to go with I've got one. Got a 14 AC. Don't like that. Interesting. Short bow's listed as two-handed. Okay, so it's just indicating that it's taking up both hands. Got all my checks. My spells. All of the different common actions I've got. And my reactions. I'll be interested to see how reactions work, because that was one thing I was curious about, especially like in the combat style of things. All right, and they've got crafting too, which is, I know it's something that can be done in D&D normally. I never do it. All right, so let's explore a little bit. I wish I could figure out how to rotate the camera. If anyone knows how to rotate the camera, that'd be cool. Because right now I'm just like doing this and that's it. Although it is a little jumpy for me. I don't know if that's my graphics setting or because I'm trying to stream it too.
Better not be cursed.
Go check out this Mind Flayer pod.
If we hadn't been attacked.
Nothing to see there. But yeah, I feel like I can't see the whole
Someone else got out.
area. Let's see.
No one back home will ever believe this.
We're gonna go over this. This looks like a door, so we're gonna go over here. Let's see, what options do we got over here? Ping. Okay, so I can mark a location. Cool. Can check out the map. Quests are in here too. So my job is to escape. Makes sense. Alright, so how does inspiration work? You can have up to 4. Okay, Rob. According to this game, you can have up to 4 inspirations at a time. Rob only lets us have 1. Alright, those are just my dialogues. Let's see, does this have info about how I can rotate my screen? Okay, middle mouse E or Q, got it. There we go. Okay, now we're cooking. I know I need inspiration to use it more, but I'm always afraid or forget. I mostly forget. Alright, how do I want to see what's in here before I go in here. Okay, so I can visually explore things. That seems like cheating. But I can visually explore things before I move my character in. We're gonna just Go around here. That is a brain jar with hit points. Should I break the brain?
A schematic of a nautiloid flashes into your mind. Nerves, sinews, as much living being as ship.
So there's some like informational slates here, I guess. Can't actually reach those. Break it. Alright. Shoot it with an arrow. And
Schematic of a nautiloid
nothing happened.
flashes into your
Just
mind.
broke.
Nerves, sinews, as much
Let's see,
living
do I
being
have
as ship.
like, do I have a quiver of arrows? How many arrows do I have? I'm thinking they don't do just like common items, like common ammunition. Yeah, I don't see anything that indicates it. Shoot until it stops shooting. Seems like a dangerous way to die. Ooh, a vicious chair. Doesn't seem so vicious. Save first. How do I save? I should do that. I'm assuming that there's a quick save option, but we're just gonna go in here, create my initial save before I start clicking buttons and find out. Alright, let's check out this apparatus. Oh! Okay, that's an elevator. Wow, this place is massive.
Release us.
I should speak up.
That's a brain. That's gross.
You've come to save us from this place. From this place, you'll free us.
The exposed brain quivers in expectation.
Please. Before they return. They return. A new
Who am I
born.
talking to?
Born new from this husk.
You realize you're talking to an intellect devourer, a minion of the mind flayers who abducted you.
Ah. It's one of those things that's probably in my brain right now.
Remove us from this body. From this case. Free us. Please.
Let's just inspect it first, because I don't trust what it's telling me. That was a failure. So...
Apart from this strange context, you notice nothing unusual about the brain.
the DM voice is so fun. I guess we are going to do something. Did I release it or just smash it? Release it? Oh boy. Clint's saying we should release it. We're gonna pry it from the skull. I've got a +3, so hopefully this goes better. I have not been rolling great so far. Nice. There's my good rolls. I would like to know whether they're using D&D Beyond's physics dice or not, or if these are just like random number generators. Oh, I use my hands? Come on.
The brain lifts from the skull, but you notice an opportunity. You could cripple the strange creature, making it more subservient should it prove a threat.
Teeth would be worse, you're right. Make it more subservient. I don't even know what this creature is. Well, I mean, it's an intellect devourer. Oh, is this like in the D&D movie? Those little brain things? If so, I'm destroying it, yeah. Let's just... This is gonna be hard. Ooh. Is there a way I can add inspiration? It's okay, I failed anyway. Does that mean I killed it, though? Or just pissed it off? I think I pissed it off. Yep, this is like the D&D movie thing, and it's mad. Ah, shoot. Where'd you go? Oh, shit. I made something angry. Too late. What else we got here? More brain jars. I feel like I should just destroy all of these things, because these are all dangerous. Oh, I'm getting hurt. Ooh. Okay, run away, run away. How do I get out of here? We're gonna shoot from a distance from now on. Alright. Destroyed a bunch of brains. Is this guy actually, like, dead now? Okay, cool. He's dead. What else can we do here? Shoot that. But note to self, only shoot these brain jars from a distance, because they will hurt. I am definitely hurt. He's brain dead. Yes, he is. I don't like these mind flayers, so I'm just gonna kill everything they have. What does that one do? Where do you go?
Doesn't do anything.
Doesn't do anything. Let's take that out. Looks like I can just keep on shooting, so that's nice. What do we got over here? Anything interesting? What's this thing?
1,000 years of humanoid history. Elves, dwarves, humans, and more flash behind your eyes.
Come on, Clint. Oh, there's a dead goblin over there. I don't know if I checked that out. Oh, he's like super dead. Alright. There was one more apparatus up here, so I'm gonna check out this apparatus. Yeah, Bruno, I'm playing Baldur's Gate 3. It is entirely D&D based. That one doesn't do anything. I spent an hour creating a character, then I woke up and I was captured by mind flayers. So now I'm trying to escape their crashed ship. Yeah, mind flayers, not fun. Oh yeah, I'm still on the ship and it's moving. This is the ship. Let's just see, how much of this ship can I see? I can't zoom out that far. I'm a ranger, obviously. I mean, it could be. There's no way to know this is all real.
Abomination.
and your skin tingles. Visions rush past. A dragon's wing, a silver sword, and a flash of your face seen through the strange woman's eyes.
My head. What is this?
I do have a type.
You are no thrall. Vlaakith blesses me this day. Together, we might survive.
Yeah, we just gotta get this thing out of our heads. When did you think I was a thrall?
Mind flayer parasites. Unless we escape, unless we are cleansed, our bodies and minds will be tainted and twisted. Within days, we will be Geich, mind flayers.
Ooh. How do we stop this?
First, we exterminate the imps. Then we find the helm and take control of the ship.
Alright, kill some
We
imps.
will address the matter of a cure for this infection once we reach the material plane.
I'm gonna let you get in there with that nasty creature, and I'm gonna shoot it from a distance. Like Rangers do. Get ready to fight. Alright, first combat, here we go. Game pauses around you during combat so that you have time to plan your actions. Alright, I am low on health points. Yes, I am. If I had known I was going into combat, I would have drank one of my health potions already. But it's too late, so I'm gonna have to use one of my actions to do that. Oh, okay, so I get to play all the characters on my side. Nice. Okay, so I'm gonna have to figure out, she's got a longsword and a short bow. She's got all the basic same actions as me, but then she's also got a possibility to daze with her strike. She can do a rush attack. Those are both short rest options. She can do her bow attack. She's got astral knowledge. Hamstring shot, just like me. Okay, she can cause a bleed effect, and then just a regular main attack and a mage hand. And she's got second wind. And revivify in case I die. Alright, so I guess she's up first, and then I got second in initiative, and then all of the imps. How many druids can one party have? How many druids are there, Rob? Can I fix her name? I don't think I can change her name, but this is also not Mina, if that helps. But yeah, I don't think I can change her name at all. I could just have her run away, though. Oh, but I can't run here. That makes sense, because, you know, this is the tutorial starting point. So we're going to go with the simple... it even tells you what your chance of hitting is, which is kind of neat. So I've got a 95% chance of hitting, and that one too. Or is it killing? It might be 95% chance of killing in one strike. But so we've got actions, bonus actions, and cantrips. What cantrips does she have? Okay, that's just mage hand, but it uses an action, so it seems odd that they group it in that way. But we're just gonna go with a simple attack. Sometimes planning is okay. Okay, so I can do a pummel strike as a bonus action. That's good to know, but I don't have any movement speed. I can only move... How far can I move? 3 points. It'd be nice if it showed my circle of movement to show how far I can move. I guess if I just click, yeah, it'll just go as far as I can go. Alright, so I've moved a little closer. If she had a healing spell, I would definitely heal myself. Can't do that. Can trip or can't rip. Hard to say. Use up the action. Can't do much with a bonus action. Yeah, there's nothing really in range for that, so we're just gonna end her turn. It's gonna be on my turn. Let's see. We're gonna start with a healing potion as my bonus action. And then we are going to shoot the imp. Nice. Killing shots. And this can be a multiplayer game, yes. So you can have other people in your party with you. So if this goes well and people like it, what I'm going to try and do is get at least a couple of the people from Rolls of Redemption to try and do like some multiplayer stuff. Can't say I'll get all of them, but that's okay. We'll at least get some of them in here and see how it goes. So, Akiran is not going to go far. He's going to kind of hide, because that's what archers do. It's not that much money. It's only like 60 bucks on Steam right now. Although I guess you don't really have a laptop that you play this on. I have an old gaming laptop that could sort of work for you. I don't have anything for Cat and Nate though. I mean, so Feet Pics, this game is mature content, by the way. We're not going to show that on the stream, but I imagine that there are definitely people who are thinking about ways to utilize the mature content from this game for money. We'll just say it that way. I want to check out this bonus action she has, so I am going to pummel the imp. Nice, it's been dazed. So I used that up. So I guess I only get one use per short rest, which is unfortunate. But I've still got a regular attack, so we're just gonna finish him off now that he's dazed. And he's down.
You proved surprisingly adequate in battle. Now, to the helm.
You can downgrade the specs, yeah. So right now I've got this on medium just because I wanted to make sure that the stream would be smooth. But I'm pretty sure my computer could support the more advanced options, because I had it on some of the more advanced options in here, like the ultra high stuff, and it seemed to be working, like just on the loading screen, but I didn't do any gameplay yet. So I might mess around with that just to see if it looks nicer that way. And I might also try to check out so Steam's refund policy. I believe if you, within 30 days, if you have less than 2 hours of gameplay logged, then you can get a refund. So their refund policy is pretty good. I've gotten refunds from them on multiple games that just either didn't work, or like I started them and I was like, this is definitely not my style. So I've definitely used Steam's refund before, so it's worth a try. But yeah, they've got a variety of options, and like very specific detail options. I will say I have noticed the textures aren't great, so I'm going to turn that up a little bit. Yeah, blow through the character creators, see if it plays, and then if it does and you like it, then make a real one. Yeah, perfect sense. They've also got like some very specific processor stuff, so like this might cause a problem, but I'm going to try it anyway because we're just streaming. But when I do that, my NVIDIA GPU jumps 20% in usage, but that should be a higher quality view of things too. So let's just see how that looks. But yeah, there's lots of options, so we could try it out. You know, and if you didn't want to go through, Nate specifically, if you didn't want to go through the like purchasing and all that, you could try to just log into my account, download it, see if it plays. I mean, this, like I said, Steam's refund policy is pretty good, but if you just wanted to try and see if you could even load it on your computer, we could give that a try too. It does take 150 gigs of space, so you have to make sure you have room for that. No, this won't take up the internet. This increasing the graphics will just make it look nicer. It is still a little jumpy though when I'm scrolling, which I don't like. That's the one thing that is bothering me. And I'm not sure how to fix that. I've got the triple buffering already. By higher animation. That bumps up the GPU another 5%. Okay, I think it's this. Let's try DLA. Alright, that's holding steady. We'll see if this works. Yeah, it's a little smoother. Okay, we're gonna stick with that for now. My GPU is almost maxed out, but these are like high quality settings. So, all right, found a hand axe. Nice. I'm going to. Yeah, I think I'm gonna try and equip this hand axe so that I at least have something in my hand. Okay. All right, so now I've got my hand axe, and I can do attacks if I want.
No time for mercy.
We've got plenty of bandwidth. I'm not even using that much. How much bandwidth am I using? I'm using like 4.5 megabits per second for the stream at least. All right, so we got a scimitar. Does it tell me? It says what you get if you are proficient, but it doesn't tell me if I'm proficient. So I don't like that. But we're going to take that. And a light crossbow. Alright, we're getting a little jumpy again with the movement. It might just be that this is like a high graphics area or something. Alright, I think that's going to be where I'm supposed to go.
Simple enough.
It says restoration, but I'm not sure I should trust it.
I feel better.
It just cured me entirely. That's nice. Alright. I did confirm that F5 is the normal quick save, so that's familiar. Any of this stuff interesting? A cradle. Oh, I'm laying in the cradle. That's disturbing. No thanks. Can I do anything? That's an aquarium, so we are not going to smash it because those are caustic. Oh, come on. Come over here. I'm going to shoot that. There we go.
Let's have a look.
Alright, I already did that. Okay, so if I use the Alt key, I can see where all of the things are. That's useful. Because I was having trouble seeing some of these things. A void bulb. So it's just something I can throw. Alright. What else we got? I already got that. Okay, and it shows you which things are empty. Nice. But why is it not showing this one as empty? I guess because it never had anything? That's weird. Or maybe it's because it was a creature, whereas those were like already dead. I don't know. Not that important. Gold. I'm sure that'll be useful when I find civilization. Alright. There's another thrall over there that I missed. Anything else to interact with here? Just that last imp. with another hand axe. So, Kai, if you wanted your dueling hand axes, you can do that here.
Ship won't be able to take another dragon attack. We need to get out before it's too
Okay.
late.
Do a little climbing there. Check out this dead thrall, more gold. Climb up here. Yeah, I tried to as well. I actually ended up on my laptop. I had a very small hard drive because I wasn't worried about like putting a ton of stuff on it. Because I also have an external drive that I used for like storage and stuff. But when I saw this game, I was like, I need this. So I went and bought. It was a Crucial P3 SSD, but they had a 1 terabyte option, which for your Mac might not be compatible. It's an M2 drive, but it's a terabyte drive, and it was like $45 on Amazon. And it's Crucial, which is a really good brand. I've used them before for stuff. I think my RAM is all Crucial as well. Maybe I need to talk to Crucial, see if they'll let me sponsor. I'll start advertising for them or something.
Istik, back! Touch nothing without knowing its purpose.
Who's Istik? Oh, or is that just another language? It's probably another language. She doesn't want me to touch stuff. Yeah. SSDs have gotten super cheap. I mean, there were decent options I was looking at for like $100 too, and the 2 terabyte range. But I figure like if I can put 4 games on my laptop at a time, I'm never gonna be playing 4 games at the same time. So, these say push. I don't want to push. I want to investigate. How do I do that? Let's just read the sigil, maybe?
Another mystery.
I don't know that. Oh, it automatically did a check.
Can't read the script.
Oh, but it didn't show me the roll. I mean, I kind of like seeing the roll, though. It should at least have the dice somewhere that I could see. Let's toggle hide.
Out of sight.
Ooh, I can tell us both to hide. Alright, so now we're going stealthy. I should have been doing that before, I just didn't realize I could. I feel like these buttons are connected to these things in some way. So we're not gonna mess with that. That's a Mind Flayer pod. So someone wants to get out of there. We're just gonna destroy that. Okay. A mysterious liquid. Avoid mysterious liquid. I mean, I could take a look at your specs if you want. It's a sacrificed cultist. I don't know if they're like dead or dying. We'll kill some of these brains. We don't like the brains here. Because brains become intellect devourers. What do we got? A manuscript.
Faint images appear in your mind. A brain, a Githyanki warrior, and centuries of darkness.
Okay, I will say, it's obvious who plays RPGs and who has played D&D. Oh, under attack. But I was stealthing, right? They probably saw me though, didn't they? Okay, I can't actually see them to shoot, can I? I could hit it, but it's a disadvantage because it's out of range. And I can't actually see this one, I think. But I can see that one. Yeah. Oh, wait, no, now it will let me. I just couldn't target it from there, I guess. But what I was saying about this chest, I was watching someone earlier. I watched their stream for like 2 minutes, and they just walked up to this random chest, popped it open, grabbed stuff inside, and walked away without a second thought. And I was like, you can tell who plays RPGs and who has played D&D because that looks like it could be a mimic because it's a chest. But, alright, looks like I'm going first. For some reason, Lae'zel is not in
out of sight.
the initiative.
Another fight. Let's go.
Why is she not in the initiative? I don't know. I hope this doesn't bite me in the butt. We're just gonna shoot this guy. You know what? I want to see what the lightning breath looks like, so I'm gonna take a risk. What's the range on this? 5 meters. So 5 meters is about that far, and if I make it to there, they're 16 meters. I won't be able to hit them with lightning breath this round. All right. In that case, let's just go with a hamstring shot. In case it survives, I want to hold it back. Nice. Because I want her in this combat. Alright, so I hit it. That was good. Do I have any bonus actions I want to use? No, not really. So, what if I just, like, run away? Obviously.
Light on my feet. Come on, can't stay idle.
Alright, so we're gonna stop there. And the mind flares, or the intellect devour is gonna go next. It's dashing to try and get to me. But luckily its dash speed isn't enough to get to me. Oh, cool. She got added. Good. I was a little worried that they weren't going to put her in... Did we somehow get a short rest? I must have, because she's got that attack back now. But we're just going to do a regular attack. And since she's got the bonus action, we'll just pummel it. Yeah. Nice. Not dead, but it is knocked out. And she is out of moves. But I am curious what happens with reactions. So if she just runs away... No, nothing happens. Interesting. Alright, my turn. Alright, so I'd have advantage to hitting it because it is knocked out. But I am still interested in this lightning breath, so I need to move first. How do I disable this? How do I deselect?
Nothing important is ever easy.
I don't see a way to deselect this option. I wanted to move forward to get more of them with my lightning breath, but it doesn't want to let me do that. Okay, I figured it out. Right-clicking apparently deselected. But we're gonna get like right up here, nice and close, and we're just gonna lightning breath them both. Boom. Ride him. Nice. Alright. Successful. That was pretty cool. Now let's go check out this dark mine that we got interrupted doing. Oh, it's just an item I picked up? I don't want a brain in a jar. Ugh, that's gross. Oh well. It's in my inventory now, so. I'm curious how I use the Arrow of Ice. I don't want to equip it because I'm not sure what it would do. But I don't see a spot to equip. Oh, okay, I could add. No, I can't add it. I don't know how to use it, but I'm not going to mess with that now because I don't want to accidentally use it. So we are going to check out this chest, which I'm nervous about, but it must be done. Alright, so it needs a key. Let's see if we can find the key.
The console appears dormant. The mechanisms are completely unrecognizable at first, but then you spy an empty socket.
I'm gonna leave that alone until I've explored the rest of it first.
That socket must power this thing.
I'm not sure if it's something that's in there or over here. Alright, let's talk to this lady.
You! Get me out of this damn thing! We have no time for stragglers.
The
Yeah, I'm gonna try and
construction
help.
is too alien.
I imagine this is just
Nothing looks
more
familiar.
This ship is crashing.
potential companions.
Do you intend to die for a stranger?
Try that contraption next to the pod. They did something to it when they sealed me in. Hurry! Please!
Alright, so she thinks it's this thing, but I feel like there's a key or something, so let's go play with this console. We'll try the left button first.
Bionic energy radiates from the prisoners, but they do not react.
Oh, they did. Try the middle one. Oops. Didn't mean to do the middle button. That was a bad choice. Yeah. Guess we're just gonna kill him. And just get behind. Let her do the attack. Oh, she missed. Uh-oh. What other options does she have? Bonus action shove. Yeah, we'll shove. Not sure what that did though. Just kind of pushed him. Alright, end in turn there. Let the first sacrificed guy attack. He missed. Oh! He had acid splash, but I resisted that. We'll attack the further guy, I think. Keep that range up. Gonna stay at a distance. I don't really have any bonus actions to do from here. We'll end turn there. I will... Yeah, we'll finish that guy off. Okay, so there was the reaction. And she missed. Oh no, she didn't get to attack yet. There it is. There's the attack. Nice, some gold in the candle. Alright, so that's how reactions work, I guess. And she's just gonna try and shove him that way. Nice. Okay, she like pushed him over. That's pretty cool. Although now he's next to me, which is not what I wanted.
Taking
So
position.
she's gonna get as close as she can to him to try and stop him there. Ah, she hit him. Disadvantage. Target's too close. But if I move away, is he gonna get an opportunity attack? Only one to find out. No, he's not. So we're gonna shoot from a distance. Nice. Okay, they're all down. So that problem is taken care of. We'll try and push that again, see if anything changes. Nothing. These buttons don't do anything now. Because I guess we released these guys. Alright, in that case, I guess I'm just gonna have to smash the console.
The console appears dormant.
We'll try looking again.
The mechanisms are completely
Yeah,
unrecognizable
I
at
didn't think it would
first.
recognize it.
Then you spy an empty socket.
Just gonna hit it.
Nothing. The console remains dormant.
Of course. Okay, so I have to figure out how to get her out of there.
What's in here?
Are there options to just like smash the chest? It's got hit points, so I should be able to just break it.
Need to find a way forward.
Could try and go through one of these doors. I don't remember which one I came through though. Alright, so we're there. I think that's probably the way out then. I came through up here. This map is laid out oddly. It's hard to tell if there's layers or like what happened over here or there. Alright, so that's the door next to me, so we're gonna go through this one. The sphincter. We're going through the sphincter. And that unveils it. Yeah, a new location. Okay. Yeah, this game ain't for the faint of heart. That's what I'm learning very quickly. Alright. And that is like the big sphincter. We're not going to go through there yet. What do these things do?
Horticulture.
More of their stuff. So let's just break those. Come over here. Do that one. Now that's dead. Alright, so there's not anything to do in here except leave, so I'm not doing that yet.
Alright, what now?
Alright, now we are going to try another entrance. Alright, so I came in that one because that was the console. I'm pretty sure. Let's try this one. This is definitely new.
How many hosts of these gay infected?
Wow. That's a lot of bodies. There's a key. I feel like that's the key I needed for the chest.
Dazed woman is trapped inside the
Another
pod.
possible companion.
She doesn't notice you.
How do I get her out, though? I guess once I figure out how to open these things. Alright, there's another thing over here. Those are tentacles that are moving. Don't like that.
More for me.
Let's go check out this
Another brain.
slave mine. Jump into the sphincter. Baldur rune.
This might unlock those controls next to the pod.
Okay, good to know. Let's try and open this chest. Ah, good, healing potions. Not a mimic. Convenient. What kind of just push it? Place your hand on the console. See, these are the kinds of questions that DMs ask you when they're about to do something very bad to you. They're like, you know, you say, I'm going to do the thing. And they're like, are you putting your hand on it or are you poking it with your sword? And see, in this situation, I would say, I am poking it with my sword. But that's not an option. So we're going to put our hand on the console.
As you place your hand on the pod, you hear something. A presence connected to the pod, commanding the person inside to change.
Shit. No, I think I just killed her. Rob, did you know?
Change her. Changed at the pull of a lever. How? If we are not purified, this may be our fate.
Ouch.
We need to get out of here before it's our turn.
Yeah, do I have to kill this mind flayer now? Because now there's a mind flayer in there.
Reborn mind flayer stares at you, weak and dazed.
Now's my chance to kill it if I'm going to kill it, so let's try and just hop over here.
Don't bother. You're barely dented.
Apparently I cannot kill it. There's just a mind flare in there that I can't get to. Oh, great. Alright, we're coming up on 2 hours. Could I keep going? I mean, obviously I'm going to try and figure this stuff out right now, but how long do you guys want me to go for? I could probably go for at least 3 hours,
The console
probably.
appears dormant.
I'm going to put the rune into the socket and hope this doesn't turn her into a mind flare.
But what is its purpose? Will it free the captive or transform her like that other unfortunate?
I'm gonna do a quick save because if I mess it up, I want to go back.
The console hums steadily, awaiting command.
Let's hope that the dice are in my favor. They are. Save games are not cheating because it made the game with saves, okay?
The pulsing glow and organic lines of the device make it seem more like a beating heart than a machine. This device is different from the one that caused the other captive to transform. Perhaps it will open the nearby pod.
Okay. Now I have more confidence that I'm not about to kill this girl.
Suddenly, you feel a hideous squirming in your head. The parasite. Then discomfort fades, and another sensation washes over you. Connection. Authority.
Am I talking to the thing inside my head? Oh. Oh, okay. It was a super simple DC, though. Gosh.
You feel the biomechanical brain of the console process your command and yield to it. A shiver runs across your mind. You feel sated.
That was weird. But she's out, so that's good.
At last.
So is this Mina?
I thought that damn thing was going to be my coffin. Thank you.
Your mind lurches into her thoughts. You feel her gratitude, but also guardedness. And above all, a will to survive.
Yeah, that does sound like Mina.
My head. I did. It must be because of those parasites they put in us. We need to deal with that. First, we have to get off this thing. Let's join up. Shadowheart. One moment.
I mean, it's not like either of them had a choice, though. They were both thrust into each other's minds.
It's nothing. Trust me. Enough of this chatter.
I don't trust you. It's something.
Now. She's right. Lead on.
Yeah, Shadowheart was one of the origins. So is this Lae'zel too. So I'm wondering, like, if you had picked one of those origins, if, like, this would change or not. But, alright, I guess we're gonna skedaddle. Now I'll heal first, because this was cool. Oh, that gives me my long rest back, too. Nice, I'll take it. I mean, I feel like this game just does not...
Once inside, do as I say. Who put you in charge?
I'll trust my own judgment.
That's definitely Mina.
Kanyank.
And Kai. I feel like this game just can't help but, you know, have a sexual twist to it. And a little bit of a gross twist. Because we're going through another sphincter. Ooh. Ooh. I don't know. I want wings though. Oh man.
Connect the nerves of the transponder. We must escape. Now.
Do it. We will deal with the Geich after we escape.
Ooh.
This thing's falling fast. Got to right it.
Alright, so got a Hellsboar, 2 imps, Mind Flare, and Zalk, who is an enemy but is also attacking the Mind Flare. Yeah. Tiefling Batboy. Alright, so I need to get to there in 15 turns. So I need to clear a path, you might say. Let's see. What does Shadowheart have? She's got her weapon attack. She's got concussive smash and firebolt. She's got Shield of Faith. Guiding Bolt, that's some nice damage there. Resistance, Sacred Flame, Charm Person. I feel like that won't work on a Mind Flare though. I'm sorry, 85 hit points. Zalk has 150. These are level 8 characters. I'm level 1. True, not a person. Fire. I will use fire, I will. I need to get through to there first. So we're gonna try to... Yeah, they've only got... Nah, we're gonna try to concussive smash. Don't use fire on the imps. That's a good point, they probably have fire resistance. I wonder if it... Does it tell me that? Ooh, I can see stuff. They do not have resistances. Interesting. And it shows me like their AC and stats and everything. That's pretty cool. But I'm still gonna try and concussive smash, because I feel like I need to just knock these guys out. Nice. Alright, he's dazed. Bonus action can I do? We're all at full health. Do I want to shield myself? What's her AC? It doesn't show the AC just like in
What should I do?
the regular menu. How do I see her AC? Inventory. 16. What's yours? 16. So, in typical Akir fashion, his AC is not the best. Packing up. Going home. The work and lurk can only last for so long. Alright, we're gonna Shield of Faith. On Akiron. So he's buffed. And then... yeah, that's all I can do. So we're gonna end turn there. Now Akiron is up. And I think he might dash, because I want to try and get him through to the console as quick as possible. Although there's another imp over there. Or no, there's only 2 imps. Alright, so we're just gonna like run as far as I can.
Can't slow down.
Alright, I'm gonna wrap up in 30 minutes. So we've got 30 minutes left of this first time Baldur's Gate playthrough. Alright, so we are going to dash that way. Try and get as far away as possible. I'm still pretty dang close though. That's unfortunate. And I don't really have any useful bonus actions right now. So... yeah, I might have just put myself in a bad position. We'll see.
Time to strike.
But that's alright. She's gonna come in here and she's gonna knock this guy out. Yeah, let's try and knock him off balance. That sounds useful. Do a rush attack. Nice. Off balance. What does that effect actually do? Disadvantage on strength and dexterity, and attack rolls against it have advantage. Nice. Okay. The interface on this is so cool. And then, you know what? Just for good measure, we're just going to take him out. Yeah. Wait, did the... why did he not get killed? He only had 1 hit point. How did I not do a damage? Interesting. Oh, it's a non-lethal attack. Got it. So I can't like kill him with that. Alright, mind flares up. That looked deadly. Missed with the firebolt. He's coming around. Missed me. He hits the mind flare. Alright, let's try and get rid of this imp. And then... nobody's hurt, so we don't need to heal anything. How many spell slots? Okay, she's got 2 first level, so I've used 1 of them. Any useful cantrips? No, because they're all actions. So she's just gonna like run this way.
I wonder if this is worth the cost.
Can I get all the way through? Yes, I can. So I'm gonna dash. Trying to get over there as fast as I can. We're just gonna run. Ooh, dragon.
Hurry! before they strike.
Oh, there are more imps now. I was afraid of that. That puts myself in a dangerous position between a rock and many hard spots. This, my friends, is why you do not split the party. We're just gonna hope for the best.
I'm fury. I am death.
Alright, so that guy's knocked out. She doesn't have enough movement to get there, but I could pull out my bow and shoot him. So we're gonna do that. Nice. 5 damage on that. Not worth doing any of those. So she's just gonna move over this way and end turn. Lots of misses. Alright, we're gonna do... Let's see, Flair's still doing well. I don't know that Zalk is my friend, so I'm not gonna help him. Actually... Is it listing the Mind Flayer as my friend? Why is it green? Oh, he has a high defense though, so he's gonna be hard to hit if I do have to end up hitting him. We're just going to Firebolt, because Janine wanted fire, so we're going to give her fire. Boom! Just fried that imp. She's going to come over here. Found a short sword. And a light crossbow. And we're just going to keep trying to move as far as it'll let us. You're welcome. Out of movement. Don't want to do another bonus action. I don't actually know... How long does this last? I guess it... It lasts as long as I maintain concentration, I guess? Interesting. So this will just stay up. Fascinating. Okay. We're gonna end her turn.
Still on my feet.
I'm not going to try and dash past them because then I'm just gonna start getting hit. So instead, we're gonna hamstring this guy because he seems like he would be dangerous to come close to me. Oh, killed him. One shot. Nice. Fell to a lethal blow. Yeah, he did. Alright, so he went down. I've only got minimal bonus actions. I'm still gonna move over this way to get out of the way.
Fury.
Alright.
Death.
Lazelle's up. I don't feel like I should engage them. I feel like I should just run. Try and get as much damage over here as I can. Alright, not bad. Something. The imps are up. They're dashing to me, of course. He's gonna firebolt, and he hits me for 4 points of damage.
Nearly out of sky. It's now or never.
Nearly out of sky. That's one way to say it. Gonna firebolt. We're gonna do the more healthy one because I need them to be lower hit. She's good on spells.
Stand in my way.
We'll go to a Kieran. He's too close. I'm gonna have disadvantage on these attacks. Not sure I want to do that. Let's see. Disengage would take up an action. That's probably not worth it. You know what? We are just going... Can I just move like a little bit closer to get both of them? Nice, I can hit them both. Lightning breath, here we go. Pride imp. Very nice. Take all that. These are all dead. Alright, can't quite get to this where I need to be, but I will hit it next round, which is much sooner than I needed to be. So, feeling good about that. She's just gonna dash, because he wants to get as far over here as possible. Alright. Let these guys keep duking it out. Can't reach either of those. Is it worth potentially pissing these guys off by hitting them with a firebolt? No. No, it's not. We're just gonna end turn.
Better not be cursed.
We're just going straight to the transponder.
The Helm's alien transponder. You made it in time.
Don't like this. Okay, I'm not putting it on me. That's good. This is very glitchy scene. I guess that's a way to steer the ship or something. See what they got next for us. That looked like it hurt. I'm pretty sure, given the fact that I only have like 11 hit points, this fall damage would be astronomical. But someone saved me. Who done it? Is it my guardian? Magic. It's the simple answer.
As you wake, the tadpole squirms in your skull. Other than the infection, you're more or less intact. A miracle, given everything you've been through. But
I'll
it'll
say.
all be for nothing if you don't find help soon.
Miracle
The
or magic?
tadpole is a death sentence, and the clock is ticking. You need a cure.
Find a cure. Easier said than done, my friends. But I've escaped. So, looks like we have completed all of the quests thus far. And our next mission will be to find a cure. But I think I am going to call it here. We are off the Mind Flayer ship onto the Ravaged Beast beach. Beast, because there's a beast there. That is still moving, if you can see that. But thank you all for joining. This was a lot of fun. We're definitely going to do this again. Hopefully, if everything goes well with this, we'll try and get some multiplayer play in too. Yeah, this is the normal Rose of Redemption TikTok, so if you're just joining us for this, for Baldur's Gate, come check us out on Monday nights at 8 p.m. in the same place, twitch.tv/Rolls of Redemption, and watch a D&D campaign. So, I will see you guys next time.